What's YouTube? You know it's FemtioCent. What's up and welcome back to another episode of my football talk series, and this time we have a really exciting episode because we have a shitload of matches that have been played, big matches as well. For example, a Clasico, of course, the biggest of them all this weekend, and then we have the FA Cup, Chelsea v Tottenham, the first and second place teams in the league, and then the other semi-finals against Arsenal and Man City, a very good one, and then Juventus and Serie A, who got a really big win against Genoa at home, 4-0, man. So yeah, let's just start with the Spanish league, man, because that's closest to my heart. Sevilla got a very important 3-pointer against Granada, 2-0. So they are in 4th place now, putting pressure on Atletico Madrid for the Champions League spot. They have like 3 points more than Sevilla. Atletico Madrid has 3 more points than Sevilla. It's a very tight race in the La Liga, and even more tighter race between Real Madrid and Barcelona in the league. Because the Clasico, you know the score right now, 3-2 to Barca after I'm not happy with the result, not gonna lie, but it was a pretty good game. Not like the Mourinho days, we had like 10 red cards and stuff like that, but it was a very clean match by a Clasico standards, that is. Casemiro scored the first goal after a goal that was onside. So yeah, he was onside. They got a free kick and Ramos got the ball, hit the post, and the rebound straight to Casemiro, opened it, and 1-0 to Real. And then 5 minutes later Messi scored, and yeah, the goal was, yeah, it was a good goal, man. Yeah, it was a good goal. What can I say? It was a good goal, yeah. But yeah, Barcelona had to win to catch up with Real Madrid in the league, because if it didn't, then yeah, the league title will pretty much go to Real Madrid. But now they won, but we do have one more game to play, and that is the game against Celta Vigo for like ages now. But yeah, both teams are in the European competition, Celta Vigo EuroLeague, and Real Madrid of course in Champions League, which Barca are not in. The match started with Real Madrid dominating possession, had a really good chance to score 1-3-2 goals, but she had a penalty as well. Titi with a tackle inside the box, like on Cristiano Ronaldo, but the referee, he didn't blow it. Maybe it was too early in the game. I'm pretty sure it was like 60 minutes, something like that. Then we would have got a penalty. But yeah, he didn't give a penalty. It is what it is. You can't really discuss it anymore because it's over. Hello darkness, my old friend. The match is over, and then they evened out. Barcelona got possession, and yeah, 50-50. And the second half started same way as the first half started. Real Madrid with the most chances. Ronaldo could score a few goals, man. Benzema, hasn't had the best season so far in Real Madrid. I think it's his lowest scoring season since starting his football career on professional level. Only scored 9 goals in the league. Not good enough. And then Rakitic scored with a left foot, a really good goal. I thought he would smash it wide, but he didn't. And then we got sending off on Ramos del Capitano. Yeah, it would probably be a red card because he went in with his foot there to harm the player. Now the problem for Real Madrid is, who should we play as centre backs, because Pepe and Varane are out. Varane might be okay for the next match, but yeah, other than that, we don't really have any good centre backs. Nacho, and then who else? Kovacic played the centre backs for a few minutes before Cruz dropped down to play in centre back instead. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult, but we do play Deportivo La Coruña next match, so no trouble there because they're not the best team. And yeah, 5 minutes from the whistle, James scored the second goal of the match for Real Madrid, and making it 2-1 in their Clasico, 2-1. And at that point, things were looking pretty good for Real Madrid, because Barcelona still the same amount of points behind us. But 4 or 5 minutes after that, Messi scored 3-2, the winner. And yeah, Barcelona won the Clasico 3-2. If it was well deserved, I'm not so sure. A draw would be the better result. Well, it would be more deserved result. But moving on, and Real Madrid's, the toughest matches we have left are Sevilla, Malaga and Valencia, and yeah, Celta Vigo. So it's gonna be pretty tough. We need to win all of them to win the title, because right now, if we lose the game against Celta Vigo, we still have the same amount of points as Barcelona, but they won the Clasico 3-2 in their first match against Barcelona Real, and they won all, so they had an advantage there, extra point. So yeah, we need to finish off with a straight record of wins, which we can do, and hopefully Barcelona will drop points along the way. But yeah, moving on to Premier League, man. Bournemouth, what the hell happened there? They played like fucking Barcelona, 4-0 against Middlesbrough, who are deep down in the relegation zone, and they they're not going to recover. They're going down faster than Titanic sunk, man. And then we have another, yes, it's a disappointment for Everton because they drew against Everton against the West Ham, and now the Champions League spot is further away from them because Man United won their match against Burnley without Zlatan Ibrahimovic, who got injured, a torn ligament in his knee on 2 different places. What the hell, man. So yeah, he's gone now for the rest of the season. He will be out for 8 to 12 months. He tweeted out that he's not going to let the injury bring him down. He will come back stronger. And yeah, he will end his career when he wants to end it, not the injury. But yeah, United without Zlatan looked pretty decent, good. Martial and Rooney got the chance to start. Martial with a goal and an assist. Yeah, he scored the first goal and then assisted Rooney, 2 in the first half. That's the 3 points that they really need because they've drawn a lot of matches this season. So yeah, they needed 3 points and now they are in a good position to get the Champions League spot because Liverpool, they lost against Crystal Palace 2-1 and the man who scored 2 goals, Christian Benteke, the former Liverpool player. So now Liverpool have 2 more games played than Manchester City, who are in 3rd place, and Man United in 4th place. Liverpool has 66 points, City has 64, it's only 2 points difference, and Man United has 63. But if United and City win their 2 next matches, they will overtake Liverpool and kick them down to 5th place. And all of a sudden Liverpool is out of this Champions League spot. Not a good result for them, and Klopp's not a happy manager right now. Everything looks so good at the beginning of the season. What happened now? Oh, they're dropping points and they might be in trouble for the Champions League spot. They need to watch out because United, yeah, I think they will manage to get the Champions League spot, and City will get their 3rd and direct Champions League spot, I'm pretty sure. And then outside the Premier League we had the FA Cup semi-finals. On the first day, Chelsea versus Tottenham, and I thought Tottenham would beat Chelsea because they're looking so good in the league, and they beat Chelsea last match the Mets in the league. But no, they didn't win because Chelsea got a free kick and Willian scored a superb free kick, and then I think Kane got the equalizer, but then they got a penalty and Willian took it calm and relaxed and scored 2-1. From that point Tottenham was struggling and they were pushing up for another goal, but then Chelsea brought on the big guns, Hazard and Costa, and they did their job, and in the end the match finished 4-2 to Chelsea after a goal by Hazard. Chelsea are in the final and they will face Arsenal, who played Man City in the second semi-final. Man City had a really good chance to score like 3 or 4 goals in that match, but they hit the post, they hit the bar, weren't clinical enough, and yeah, that really punished them because they scored the first goal, but then Sanchez, I think it was, or was it Cazorla? I can't remember. But yeah, some Arsenal players scored the equalizer and then it went to extra time and then Sanchez scored. But yeah, it was Monreal who scored the equalizer and then Sanchez scored in the extra time to get the winner and sending out Man City, not only in the FA Cup, but they're also out on the Champions League. They're not even going to win the league title. So Pep Guardiola, what the fuck have you done with City? You made it worse than the last season. What the hell, man? Really? Come on. You got that much to spend. You did spend quite good. You brought in some good players for Sane. The Nolito did a good start, and then we're not even going to start with Bravo because he sucks. He really sucks. But now it looks like they will get at least a Champions League spot. But Pep Guardiola will go trophyless this season. I think it's first time ever since joining a big club. He's never ever got a season without a trophy. But now with Man City, it looks like that will happen. So welcome to England, Pep Guardiola. And moving on to a former Zlatan club, PSG, who beat Montpellier. I can't really pronounce the name, but yeah, they beat them 2-0 and really pushing pressure on Monaco in the league. And Monaco won their match against Lyon 2-1. They scored 2-0, but Monaco, what season they're having! Going very good in the league and dominating in the league, man, and very well in the Champions League because they knocked out Man City in the epic leg, 10 goals or something like that. They had like 6-4 I think it was, and yeah, then they just beat Dortmund. I can't really express in words how good and well deserved Monaco are in their semi-finals in the Champions League right now, because they have a young team, a really young team mixed with a few experienced players like Falcao. But yeah, I'm wishing them all the best of luck. Hopefully we will face them in their final in Champions League against Real Madrid, of course. But I would like to see a final with Real Madrid and Juventus. That would be the best final, the toughest for Madrid as well. But yeah, Monaco won the match against Lyon, so now both PSG and Monaco has 80 points, but Monaco have one more game to play. So yeah, for PSG there are 4 matches remaining in the league, and yeah, Monaco have 5, but I think Monaco will win the league title. And then moving on to the Serie A, Juventus smashed Genoa 4-0, they did their job. Dybala scored, if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, what can you expect? They really demolished Barcelona in the quarterfinals of Champions League, 3-0 at home, and then just built a wall basically, and stopped Barcelona from scoring at the Camp Nou, and they are through to semifinals, and they will face Monaco. That would be a tough test for Monaco, because Juventus, they're on another level than City and Dortmund defensive wise. Other matches in the Serie A were Fiorentina against Inter, which ended up 5-4, so 9 goals in the Serie A, man. What the hell? I thought that was a defensive league, but yeah, good to see that they can score goals. It was a weird one. Fiorentina scored 1-0, then Inter turned the game around 2-1, and then halftime it just exploded, man. It fucking exploded. They scored like 3 goals in like 8 to 10 minutes, and then they just had a 5-2 lead. For some reason, 2 minutes from the final whistle, Inter came back, scored 2 more goals, and yeah, they was this close to get a point, but nah, 5-4 in the end. What the hell happened there then? Well, very entertaining match to watch, and hopefully we can see more of those kind of matches in the Serie A, because that league tends to be a bit boring, not gonna lie, if you compare it to Premier League and La Liga and the Bundesliga. And speaking of Bundesliga, Bayern Munich dropped points against Mainz 2-2. Doesn't really matter, they're still gonna win the league. They have Red Bull Leipzig behind them, and they drew against them against Schalke, so yeah, I couldn't catch up with the points that Bayern dropped. Still 8 points gap between Bayern Munich and the second place Leipzig. They have a Swede in the team who has assisted 15 times this season, and the Bundesliga record is 21. Kevin De Bruyne has that record. 4 more matches to go. He might be able to smash the record. I don't think he will. It's only 4 matches to go, but yeah, I wish him all the best of luck. That would be pretty cool for a young team like Leipzig and a young player like Emil Forsberg to get a record in the Bundesliga in his first season. But yeah, that's basically it for this episode. And if you want me to talk about any other team in the next episode, let me know. Comment down below. And do you think the Clasico was a fair result? I might be a bit on Real Madrid's side because it's my team, so what can I do, man? But what do you think about that ad? And who do you think will win the FA Cup final against Chelsea and Arsenal? In my opinion, Chelsea are the stronger team, but you never know. Arsenal has nothing to lose. They're not going to win the league. They might lose out on the Champions League, but all they can do is to win the FA Cup to at least get a trophy this season. So yeah, you never know. But yeah, that's me for this episode. Leave a like if you like this video, subscribe if you're new, and that would be awesome, man. Yeah, this is more FemtioCent, and until next time, thank you, come again.